Sports Desk.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, happy National Signing Day 2026. A huge day all across the nation and certainly right here in our area. Let's not waste any more time and let's start at McCallie. A huge congratulations to 15 athletes, 8 football, 7 lacrosse, who signed to play in college, headed to schools from McGill University in Montreal to North Carolina to Butler and a whole bunch in between. And I want to highlight the unsung heroes of the sport of football, long snappers, because Chattanooga native and McCallie's long snapper Nelson Williams has signed with Colorado to play football for Deion Sanders. And Williams has worked hard at his craft for years, but knows that his long snapping ceiling has not yet been reached.
I may have gotten good, but there's always room for improvement, I don't think I'm near my ceiling at all. I just love it, so it makes it really easy just to go and put in the work. If you really love something, I think it's easy to go in there and get the job done.
To Silverdale, where 16 student athletes signed that dotted line, including a few who have decided to stay at home, namely volleyball player Cameron Neal, who signed with UTC, soccer player Cora Neighbors, who's headed to Chat State, and she'll be joined by Heidi Bryant, who signs with the Tigers for softball. And it was a historic day at Chattanooga Prep, folks. If you've been to a Chat Prep football or basketball game over the last few years, you have seen this man dominate. Marquise Gardner has become the first Sentinel to ever receive a full D1 athletic scholarship, as Gardner has signed to play football for the Navy midshipmen. And folks, it goes without saying, but to sign with a program like Navy, you need to work harder than anyone on and off the field. And that was certainly the case for Gardner.
This is what it's about. If his grades wasn't on point, he wouldn't be right here. That's right, that's right. If his attitude wasn't on point, he wouldn't be right here. That's right. If his work ethic wasn't on point, he wouldn't be here. Right.
I'm so excited to join the Naval Academy and ready to work hard on and off the field. My time here wasn't just about football. It was about growth, lessons, and the people who believed in me.
Wishing the best of luck to Marquise at Navy. To South Pittsburgh, home of the undisputed 1A state champion Pirates, fresh off one of the most dominant seasons of football you will ever see. Had 5 players make their college football dreams a reality. The electrifying, versatile running back Jermichael Buckner, who scored 3 touchdowns en route to a Blue Cross Bowl MVP, has signed with UVA Wise. A pair of Big D linemen signed the line. CJ Francis to Mississippi Valley State and Xavier Riviere to Carson Newman. The Pirates quarterback Caden Jones has signed with the University of Cumberland's in Kentucky as one of the top players in the state. Edge rusher J.R. Hardrick made it official and signed with Dabo Swinney and the Clemson Tigers.
It's a great moment. It's a moment I'll never forget. I'll remember it to the day till I breathe my last breath. I'll remember all my teammates surrounding me, my family, my coaches. It's just a great feeling and just an embrace feeling in your heart, and it make you feel good.
And of course, with all these high school football players signing, that means that college football rosters are filling up, and that is certainly the case for the Chattanooga Mocs, as UTC has completed its roster overhaul ahead of 2026. 39 new players have joined the team for next season. That includes 22 from the transfer portal. Only 5 high school players were signed today. That includes local kicker Notre Dame's Owen Maddox, a Mr. Football Award finalist. But when it comes to the portal, different from last year, there is no spring portal window. The transfer portal window is over, which means this roster is already basically fully intact, and guys are already in the building, meshing and putting in work. And for head coach Rusty Wright, getting it rolling now is a whole lot better than April like it was last year.
We had a good team meeting in here this morning before we went out for the morning run, which was I mean, I didn't have one last year, because you're sitting in there and there's 58 guys going through spring practice. That's huge for me, and I think it's going to be huge for them with each other. I feel better about this group moving forward than I did at any point in time last year.
Yeah, encouraging things to hear from Rusty Wright as the 2026 season shall commence for UTC on August 29th on the road at West Georgia. Stick with us. We will be right back.